Good morning, everybody. Let's put on some music. How are you all? We're just getting going. It's a mellow morning here. I need to check my YouTube and see if that's actually even working. Okay, let's see. Good morning, Bridget. Hi, everybody. How are you all? I just want to make sure that YouTube's up and running properly because I've been having a lot of tech issues. Okay, it looks good. All right. How are you guys? Good morning. Oh, TikTok. Let's try to fix you guys. The angling is not a good time. Hi, good morning, everybody. How are you all? Good morning, Miss Molly Knows. Good morning, Canwall. I cannot pronounce names, guys. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. How are you all? We're doing readings. For free, you get one angel card pull. I need your name and hashtag FYP. We're doing $5 for a mini reading and $15 for a full. I do a giveaway when we get to 6,000 likes. So if you want to qualify for that giveaway, start tapping that screen. I know my Zooming thing is really acting up, and I am so sorry for that. I have a new device that I'm waiting on. Let's see if I can do a little bit here to fix that. It might cut it out a little bit. I am waiting. I ordered a new device, but until then, I'm kind of just stuck with what I got. So, good morning, everybody. Hi, Minnie. Hi, Ruby Star. Hi, Tammy. How are you guys? Hi, Southern Hippie. So we're doing a free angel card reading for each person. You just got to give me your name and hashtag FYP to support the channel. Right now, I'm starting to shuffle the cards for the daily message. This month, we're using the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck because it's summer and it's an ocean deck. And I thought, why not? This would be fun. The weekly message we pull on Mondays, and I did post it on the part of my channel. Yesterday, we got the message of rest. So that is good for the whole week. So if you have not seen that, I do recommend you go back and check that. It is on my profile on TikTok. And it's also in the live from YouTube from yesterday. Hi, Mark. Hi, Nurse Kimberly. Welcome. Hi, Rebecca. How are you guys? So this week, it's very much Mercury retrograde energy, trying to just chill and go slow and easy. Trying to get through. A lot of people are struggling right now. Some people need vacations from their vacations. If you'd like to win a free reading, start tapping that screen so we can get to 6,000 likes for the like goal. I do a full giveaway reading when we hit that goal every time I go live. I hope you all are doing well. So right now we're going to pull a card for the daily message for the collective of our mermaid deck. I can also give you guys an angel reading. One angel card reading for each person for free. You just need to tell me your name and write the hashtag FYP to support the channel. Good morning, Joy. How are you? Thank you for liking the live, Rebecca. Okay, let's see what the collective needs to know today. Hey, Keisha. Good morning. I'm good. I'm going to try to show you her. Lena, Roots of My Dreamland. Thank you, Lena. Lena is asking for an angel card pull. So let's see what Lena needs to know. Thank you for the follow, Joy. Lena, what does Lena need to know from her angels right now? This one wants to come out. Lena, you got Layla. This says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So if you've been struggling with feeling kind of down, feeling kind of blah, this is all about stepping into support with that. My playlist is playing the same songs it played yesterday. Why are we doing this? Can we do like a... Where's the shuffle? No shuffle? Why not? Where's my shuffle option? I don't know. Maybe we're going to switch. Let's try this one instead. All right. Amanda, hashtag FYP. Amanda would like an angel card pull. Sure, Amanda. Welcome. Keisha, I'm going to show you her in a minute if she's still here. She's like laying on the floor. She's doing really good. How are you, Keisha? I saw that you had, like, I missed you yesterday. I need, like, you guys to be present for me to pull the cards. That's a thing that I haven't really been super specific about because it hasn't been a big problem. But, like, I need you guys to be here for me to pull a card for you. All right, Amanda, let's see. Ugh. My hands are not fully awake this morning. They're still waking up. What does Amanda need to know? Here we go. The same card came out for you. I'm going to put it back in. The same card came out for you that just, there's 44 cards in this deck. I am not sure why. That doesn't usually happen. There we go. Archangel Raphael. I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. And that's for Amanda. So if you're struggling with something, you can always picture green light around you too, or green energy. Archangel Raphael is more green than anything, and it helps represent everything. You're welcome, Joy. You're very welcome, Joy. Let's see. So you guys, those of you that are joining, I am doing one free angel message for everybody. That's the one free thing that I am offering. Paid readings take priority and get to the top of the list. Free stuff is, a bonus. So if you'd like a mini reading, it's $5. If you'd like a full reading, it's $15. I am giving away a full reading if we get to 6,000 likes. So tap that screen if you'd like to win. Oh, Tonks just ran away. I can't show you her. She's gone. She just went zoop. Sometimes she doesn't like it when I talk. Like, she gets annoyed by me. So Tonks is my senior kitty. And she used to hang out behind me all the time, but since it's been summer, she's been hanging out in the cooler rooms. Okay, Joy. What does Joy need to know? You're very welcome. Joy, you got Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. I love that for you. If you've been worrying about where you're going to get the money to pay your bills, definitely put it in. Don't be reckless. Be wise, be proactive, but try not to hyper-fixate on the fear, because this is saying that it's coming. You're very welcome, Joy. Jamie, I think you're asking for an angel card pull. The rule is I need your name and hashtag FYP like Joy did. Oh, good. I'm glad you're good. You're well, Keisha. So I'm going to pull the mermaid message for the day, the oracle message for the day for the collective. Let's see. And by the way, you guys, I'm not going live tomorrow morning. I have an appointment. I usually do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. In the summer, it's been a little bit scattered. So I will try to go live tomorrow night, but it'll depend on how I feel after my appointment. I can't promise that, but I will definitely go live on Thursday. Wow. Geez. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Can you give me one card for the day for the collective? By the way, if you guys are interested in this deck, this mermaid deck, it's rare. And I'm actually going to be I have one that is completely sealed, never opened, never used, brand new, original print. I'm going to be posting it on my Etsy shop and on my website soon. Okay, so the collective, we got synchronicity. Thank you, Jamie. I'll get you in 1 second. I see you. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So for the week, we got rest. Yesterday, I got something about asking for heaven's help. For today, it's synchronicity. Thank you, Helen, for the heart me. For today, it's synchronicity. So synchronizing, paying attention to the messages that come through, paying attention to any kind of unusual signs for you. The only thing is that I want you guys to be careful about, and I saw this on, I think, Instagram yesterday. No, yeah, I saw it on Instagram. Somebody posted it on Instagram. Just because you see 222 doesn't mean much. So we're talking about unusual, unexpected messages and synchronicities, not just repetitive number one time. Yes, I was in and out. I'm in training at my job. I'm mostly muted and taking notes. Sometimes, as you know, I have to focus. Oh, yeah. No worries. I know. She's been hiding in her room because she discovered her couch again. I keep meaning to do like a behind the scenes for my members, and I keep forgetting because I've been trying to get that workshop rolled out. I know somebody asked for an angel card and I didn't do it. Jamie, are you still there, hon? I've been seeing 1111, so that's a yes. You are still here. Yeah. Okay, so that was the same one I just pulled. So let me try that again. So, right. Well, if you see 1111 like in all different places throughout the day, that's a little bit different. But if you see it one time a day, it's 1111 twice a day. You know, that's not really unusual to see that. I hope that makes sense. Like, I do feel like some of the new age people take certain symbolisms and run with it, that everything is a sign. And sometimes it's just mundane life, you know. Maddie, I can look at that for you if you want to send $5 for a mini or $15 for a full. The only thing I'm doing for free is one angel card message for everybody. So if you would like an angel card pull, I need your name and hashtag FYP in the same line. All right, here we go. We got Teresa, and this says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and to take care of yourself. And this is for Jamie. Oops, shoot, I hit something. Okay, Whitney, thank you. I heard it beep. So this is for Jamie. So Jamie, and it's interesting because our weekly card message from the Dolphins deck, the Mermaids and Dolphins, is about rest. So I do feel like that's definitely something that you need to be keeping in mind, not pushing yourself so hard, even if you have a lot to do, which if somebody said to me, take some time out, I'd be like, yeah, right. I have so much to do. It's impossible. Take 5 minutes. Take like 10 minutes. Take a bath, take a shower, get outside, do something even short to reset your energy to help. Okay, Whitney, Teresa. So guys, I am starting a paid list. Angel card messages are free, but because they are free, they come after the paid readings. So you can wait until I get to you, or you can pay to jump ahead. Where's my pen? Hold on. Did I put all my pens away? I did. I cleaned up and now I actually don't have access to my pens because they're not right next to me. All right. And we got to do some incense. So Whitney, what can I do to fix this awful stomach ache? I don't know, Teresa. Go to a doctor, honey. I don't do medical. I am not a medical person. I am a tarot card reader. Okay, guys, so this is peppermint, and peppermint brings in, I'm actually like doing it around the camera, around the devices for you all to get this energy too. Peppermint and mint in general brings in all kinds of abundance. So set those intentions if you're hoping to get some finances, if you're hoping to have some good luck with a job or a promotion or something with bills. Feel free to set that intention to receive it. Okay, Whitney, you are... Why did I have to grab the one pen that isn't working? Are you serious right now? There we go. Happy Mercury retrograde. Hi. So I want to look into mine and my boyfriend Chuck's relationship. I want to know if this is legitimately as good as my intuition is telling me, and just make sure there isn't anyone else. Okay, got you. Oh, and you did a full. Okay. Yeah, this pen. Get out of here. Okay, full. All right. So the difference between a full, for those of you that are new here, the difference between a full and a mini, a full is 10 minutes. And if you have additional questions, once I answer your first question, you can ask them within the time frame. And sometimes there's usually time. Where a mini is 5 minutes. And it's usually, it goes by pretty fast usually. I love your reads and I want all relationship details. I love that you love that. Thank you for the follow, Pickles. Teresa, I see that you asked for an angel card. I can pull that for you after I do Whitney's reading. Can I donate for a mini going on a break at 10:45, but can donate now? Yes. Yes, Keisha. Absolutely. All right. So we're doing, I'm going to shuffle actually, I haven't run these through my incense today because we just got started. Okay. This is the deck, the tarot deck that I'm using, the main one for the month of August. It is the Spacious Tarot deck. It is very interesting. It's the first expensive deck I ever bought for myself. I've had it for a few years now, but I don't take it out as much as I should, which is why I wanted to do it on live. The cards are beautiful. They're very nature-based and vibrant. There's no gender when it comes to the court cards. It's more like level of maturity instead, which is pretty cool. You'll see when I pull cards. This deck was like $70 when I bought it because I bought it when it first came out. I had to get on a list. Also on a break planning period. Oh, that's right. You're teaching. You're going back to school soon, huh? Oh, I do not miss that at all. Hi, Mako. We can look at that for you if you send $5 for a mini. I don't do any free yes, no's. I used to get nightmares before school would begin. I don't miss that at all. I'd start having nightmares weeks before school started. The anxiety of it. Okay, Chuck. Whitney and Chuck. How good is Whitney? What's up with Whitney and Chuck? Let me get my timer set up too. Okay. Whitney and Chuck. We started yesterday. I have some real nightmare stories I could tell, and maybe I will someday. I was actually thinking of writing a book eventually of how I went from being a special ed teacher to being a full-time online tarot reader, because the journey is quite interesting. What does Whitney need to know? Let me focus on your reading. What does Whitney need to know? Show me Whitney and Chuck's relationship. Show me Whitney and Chuck's relationship. Hierophant. So this is going to be the past card. The next one is going to be the present. Whitney and Chuck. Whitney, we got 2. We got 10 of Cups reversed with the Hermit. So that's the present. Elle, if you'd like me to look at that, you can send $5 for a mini to get on the list. Whitney and Chuck hidden. Ooh. 8 of Swords reversed. Whitney and Chuck obstacle. Ace of Swords reversed. Environment. The Star, that's a really good one. Advice for Whitney. Jess, we can look at whatever. Jess, my soulmate. Robert, I think you're asking if Jess is your soulmate. If you'd like a reading, you can send $5 for a mini. Advice for Whitney. Advice for Whitney around Chuck. Advice for Whitney. Too many. You just got like 8 of them. The bottom one is 5 of Swords, but I'm going to put them back in and we'll see what else comes out. This deck likes to talk, which can sometimes be hard when I want to just get one card. This one wants to come out. 9 of Cups reversed and outcome. I can say that there's not other people. I'm not seeing others. Let me just see what the outcome says, but I'm not getting any other people. Outcome. What's that one? Moon reverse. That's interesting. We may have to look at that one a little bit deeper in a minute. All right. Let me start the timer. I left my autism timer in the other room, my visual timer. I take it with me all over the house because I use it for everything. Okay. So Whitney, we have the Hierophant in the passing energy. So for me, this feels like it's, and this, I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of looks like Stonehenge and the sun is rising on Stonehenge. Sean, feel free to send $5 to look at that. So I do feel, Whitney, that this is all about moving into a new direction for you. Moving into a new direction when it comes to the leadership of the relationship, the commitment piece of it. Because to me, Hierophant is commitment when it comes to relationships, but it's also lessons, growth and lessons. So I feel like there's been a lot of growth that has been happening here with you guys that you're coming out of. Not that you're ending, but like the growing period isn't going to be as harsh or isn't going to be as confusing with the you should I'll be your first buyer or at least one of the first. Oh, for a book? Yeah, I have so many ideas. I just have to find the time. Then you got 10 of Cups reversed with the Hermit in the present energy. I feel like with this is your fear. This one's your fear. Is it too good to be true? Because with 10 of Cups is all about the happily ever after, the commitment. It's also pretty new, but makes sense because of my husband's death too. Right. So the 10 of Cups for me, when it's in the reversal, it's saying there's not a huge commitment right now. And with the Hermit, 100% because he's amazing and I keep feeling like something's going to happen. Right. The Hermit is like, oh, I need to look at, is there more that I need to know? What else do I need to know? I need to seek, like maybe I need to pull back and isolate a little bit to look at things because this doesn't feel like I don't want to feed into the happily ever after. Like I'm almost feeling like the cynicism or like the fear of I don't want to believe that I can be happy because it's hard to be happy and it's hard to allow myself to get into that excited space. Too good to be true. Right. Like it's hard to be excited. What if it goes wrong? What if I get disappointed? I can't go through that again. Like wanting to protect yourself, but at the same time being afraid that you're protecting yourself from something good. Like it's very mixed emotions that I'm getting around it. I get the 8 of Swords in the reversal in the hidden. So this is good. This is saying there's nothing hiding that is negative. All right. So the what do I not see energy with the Hermit? The Hermit is not a negative card. It's just like there's a lot more information that needs to be gained. With the 8 of Swords in the hidden, I feel like this is talking all about the confusion, the anxiety. That's going to be released. Like that's not going to be There's not going to be this other shoe that drops. There's not going to be this dark secret that comes flying out that makes the whole thing crumble. I do feel it's good for you to have a healthy skepticism, instead of part of the problem can be with getting hurt, especially early on in relationships, with that we women do, because it's how we were raised culturally, mostly, is to run away with the story before the story even really has gotten going. So it makes sense to want to have that reserve. No, I don't, Madison. Sorry. With the obstacle as the Ace of Swords, this is the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is in the reversal right now. It's just information. There's more information coming forward. There's more knowledge to learn. There's more things to share. There's more pieces to talk about. And that isn't a bad thing. You can't know somebody. You could know somebody for years and still not know all of their pieces of their personality, because it depends on the types of scenarios that they've been put into. Maybe you haven't experienced everything. So I feel like with this is just saying that you're still growing and learning together. You're still learning about each other. There's still a lot to know here. So there's a lot more, they're actually, it's weird. They're showing me a filing cabinet, and a lot of the files are empty still because the information hasn't been provided yet. And it's not a negative thing. It's just having that knowledge, having that wise, that insight that, hey, it takes time. We don't get to know people overnight. And sometimes we can know people for years and still need to know more and still not have all the information. And that's okay. It's more important to think about the long, slow burn than the hurry up and get in the relationship. I'm so happy. And that's how people crash, that love bombing, that honeymoon period that lasts usually about 3 months, 2 to 3 months. And then after that, suddenly the person's a different person and you don't know who they are anymore. That's because of that best foot forward facade that can happen. And a lot of times it's not meant to be sneaky. It's just part of dating, unfortunately. With the star, though, as the environment around the relationship, this tells me that it is okay. I don't want to tell you to dive headfirst in, because there's always more to learn. But I do feel like this is saying it is okay to have some hope here. It is okay to be a little bit excited. It is okay to see where this goes and allow yourself to enjoy it with wiseness. You have 2 major arcana here, and they're both kind of dark with lights in them. So using that knowledge, using that wiseness, and allowing spirit with the star card too. I feel like the star card is also about timing to some extent, the astrological timing. Sometimes I see it like that. And I also feel that some of it is the divine guiding you, protecting you, divine timing. Things happen when they're supposed to. So trusting that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay, because you've gotten through the worst of the worst. And I don't see horrible things happening here, but just knowing it's okay to take a little bit of a risk, because you're still going to be okay, however this plays out. I do want to pull an additional clarifier on what this moon card is about, though. Why is that reversed? What is that trying to tell us? We got the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups. All right. So you got these 3 as a clarifier for the moon in the reversal. So the moon in the reversal, I am getting a new device, you guys, thank God. So hopefully things will be a bit better as far as focus and all that by next week or the week after. This is depth of emotion to me. There's a lot of feelings here that are not being shared, even in the future, which is why I was like, what is this talking about? I feel like it could be, are you guys in official commitment yet? I feel like it could be this, are we going to continue? Are we going to keep doing this? Or how do we keep doing this? Only because with the 2 of Pentacles and then the 8 of Cups, these two together, I don't see you guys breaking up, but it feels wobbly. And it feels wobbly. There's also a moon card, a moon in the 8 of Cups too. This to me, it's kind of like, this has been, maybe it's because you're ending the summer and it's like, how do we do this? How do we balance everything? How do we continue to have the emotional fulfillment? So we have to balance the time with our with our relationship and our kids and work. Yeah. And wanting the relationship. So the relationship is still there. I feel like it's wanting, the depths of wanting versus the adulting. Like we can't be what we want to be right now. We have to be a bit more grounded. We have to be, because we haven't involved them yet. Okay, got you. Like it's almost like, oh, they're showing me like teenage summer. That's what they're showing me. Like the teenage summer is coming to an end. It's time to get back to life. It's time to get back to reality. It's time to get back to work. And it doesn't mean the summer fling is over, but it does mean, how do we transmute that into the new? Because we would love to be together all the time, but we have so much going on. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. So with the advice of the 9 of Cups in reverse, this is the wish card. How ironic with my school starting. And to me, the star card is wish as well. I think that could be why they're showing it to me, because you're going back to school. That could be what it is, why they're saying it that way. Because they're showing me like a summer romance that I had when I was in high school. And it was great in the summer because we were kids and long distance back in the 90s. Meant we lived 20 minutes away from each other and not in the same town. But it was long distance back then because if you didn't have a car and you had to rely on your parents, and it actually cost money to call that far. So how do we go from playtime in the summer to more responsible time, right? Because I teach teenagers too. Yeah. That's exactly what it's showing me. So this being your advice card, 9 of Cups, but it was in the reversal. It's just saying, don't lose sight of the hope. Don't lose sight of the hope. You can still wish for it, but also be careful about how much you wish for. Be careful what this is. For me, this is the be careful what you wish for. Because sometimes when we rush forward with wishes or manifesting or trying to create something, we can accidentally manifest something before it's meant to happen. And it can crash and burn because it wasn't the right timing. Not because it wasn't supposed to happen, but because it wasn't supposed to happen yet. So I feel like for you, timing is going to be really, really important here as far as like pacing yourselves, being adults, putting that into perspective as hard as that sucks, and like allowing the natural course of things to happen as far as that's concerned. Like you both have responsibilities, as you know, and those are going to have to come, because I feel like you guys they're showing me like the Notebook. Actually, they're showing me, I'm sure you're familiar with the movie The Notebook. They're showing me The Notebook, like when Noah and Allie first met over the summer. Yeah, and then now the summer's coming to an end, and now you both have things that you have to do, and how do you do that? I don't see the explosion, the way that The Notebook happens when they split up in the summertime and all that. I don't see that part of it, but I just see like the transition into, okay, it's time to be grown-ups. Yep. Yeah. So that confirms a lot of what I was suspecting. But that's beautiful to have that kind of special connection. And I understand the hesitancy. Like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle being that attached to somebody and them hurting me again. Working it's harder. Right. So now you're transitioning into the real world. And how does that happen? What does that look like? How do we get through that? It is dark here, you guys. So it is right now, it is 10:51 a.m. And it's thunderstorms all day for the next 2 days. And I don't like to put the lights on in my house because they hurt my eyes. It's an insane connection. And we both have been cautious because we've both been hurt multiple times. Yeah. Gotcha. Hi, Denise. Welcome, hon. Keisha, you here? I can do you if you're ready. And I know I told somebody else I would pull them an angel card. That hurricane, we had it yesterday. Actually, no, I don't think it's here yet. Let me see. Because I'm in Rhode Island. No, it's so. No, it might be. I'm not sure if it's the hurricane just yet. No, the hurricane's not here yet. So, I'm looking at the radar. I don't know if I can, if you guys can see it. So I'm the blue dot, and the hurricane is down near Florida still, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina area. I don't know if I can get it to focus. There we go. So it's just a storm that's coming by here today. All this is coming this way. All the stuff that's in the middle of the country, that's coming towards us. I don't know if I can get this. There we go. So right now we're in one storm. Hi, Denise. How are you? And then we're going to get hit with the hurricane in a couple of days. So like when I look at my forecast, I literally have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, rain. Rain. Yep. Thursday is more of just a small chance of rain. Oh, and Sunday now. Jesus. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, rain. Saturday is pure rain. So that's going to be when we get the hurricane part of it. And I noticed that last night because I was sitting outside. It was muggy last night. And at the end of the day, like I try to sit outside with my bunnies for a little bit when my bunnies haven't been out because it's been too hot. And so I was trying to sit outside with them yesterday. I stayed outside until it got dark. It was like 8:15 and it was dark and I was getting bit by bugs. And I still was like, I'm not going to be able to sit outside for the next 5 days in a row. I'm going to be, wait till you guys see me on Monday morning. I'm probably going to be a miserable bitch because when I can't get outside, even if it's for like an hour, a half an hour, when I can't get outside for days at a time, I end up getting really, really cranky. I end up being like super emotional because I miss my nature. I need the nature. So, and I need the sun. I don't do well with, so yesterday we have apps here where it tells you like when the sunset is, when the sunrise is. And one of my aunts on Facebook posted that the sunset was at 7:59 p.m. She posted it last night and she wrote, if you know, you know. And it was just like a screenshot. And I knew exactly what she was saying because she's like, oh man, because what's going to happen now, what's happening now since we passed the 21st of June, every day the sun sets a little bit sooner and a little bit sooner. We have a little bit less sunlight every single day. And now it's like, 8 o'clock. It's not even 8 o'clock anymore. Now it's going to be later than 8 o'clock. And like that sucks because it means less and less sunlight. And it means it's going to we're stepping more and more to the fall, the winter. Although it doesn't seem like it yet, it's still there's little signs of it, and I get sad right away. Like I want it to be summer all year long. Although I hate the heat, I still want like spring, summer. Those are my favorite. Fall's all right, but I get seasonal depression really bad. So like once the fall starts coming, it's like, the winter's coming. It's coming. So you guys, hey Keisha, welcome back, hon. I need to share this out. Let me see. So as a reminder, everybody, I'm not going live tomorrow morning. I do have an appointment, so I won't be able to do that. I might be able to go live tomorrow night, but the problem is, as you guys can see, it's dark here. It's only 11 a.m. here, and it's dark, which means if I go live later in the day, I'm not going to have very good lighting, which sucks because I don't like to turn on my lights. Not because I want to save money, although it does help with money, but because I don't I get headaches and I don't do well with bright lighting, which is why I don't use those like ring lights, because I can't have light shining right in my face or right over my head. It bothers my eyes. What's happening? I still have yet to turn that alarm off because I just haven't, because I'm lazy, because I forget. Okay, Keisha girl. I don't have a line right now, so I can do you while you're here. What would you like to know? Just what's up for the week, like you wrote yesterday? I'm so excited about my Oracle course that I'm going to be releasing. I am still behind on the deadline for that. Thankfully, I didn't try to pre-sell it or anything, and I didn't because it's the first one I'm releasing. There's so much information that goes into it that I didn't realize. It's not as simple as just, film a couple videos and edit them. No. Like, you have to put in all the descriptions. You have to create special thumbnails. You have to put designs in there. Like, there's a lot to be done. Extra links for materials. So that will be up and released by the end of the week. And it will be at 75% off probably until... I'm going to try to run it 75% off until the beginning of October. And then it'll be 50% off. And then it'll be full price. No, I was wondering if anyone from my past would be popping up. I'm feeling very lonely and stagnant. No one's checking in on me or wondering. Oh, I'm sorry to feel that you feel that way. I was kind of having a day like that yesterday. I was in a mood yesterday. Like, I just felt like this happens to me sometimes. I'll get very overwhelmed on occasion. Like, I have a lot to manage, but normally it's not a big deal. Like, it's a little stressful, but it's not like it doesn't overcome me. And there'll be I'll have the occasional like heavy weight feeling, like I just can't do everything myself and I hate this. It doesn't happen very often, I think, because it's Mercury retrograde and because of the other retrogrades, and then like I have hormone stuff going on, so I think it's all that. But like, I felt kind of weird yesterday too. All right, let's see. So you want to know if anyone from your past is going to be popping in. Okay, let's call in Keisha's people. I do shuffle this deck a little bit differently because I don't bend the cards. I like to keep them pretty straight. And they glide. If all cards were slippery and glide like this, I would be able to shuffle everything perfectly. Show me Keisha's people from the past. If anybody's coming in, what does Keisha need to know? 5 of Pentacles. Another Stonehenge type picture. If it gets too dark, you guys, let me know. Laura, yes, you can get a mini. It's $5. My links for payment are in the tap link. Hey, Susie. No, that's okay. You got Child of Wands, Keisha. It is, a lot of people discarded me right along with the mat drama. It angers me so much, which I know isn't healthy. But that's just going to take you some time to like, that happens though. Remember I've talked about Jelani, my massage therapist. The reason why we ended up becoming friends was because I had been going to see him for a while. We'd always gotten along, but like he started going through a really big breakup that he felt was his twin flame. And he was just like really going through it. And I've been there and I felt so bad for him. And he had been through, it was one of those situations where he really didn't have any friends. He'd been in this relationship for so long that all of his friends no longer were really around him anymore, and he has to rebuild a friendship support system. And now he's doing great, but like the month of May was really hard for him. And I feel like that's kind of a little bit of what you're dealing with too. People from Keisha's past. 2 of Cups reversed. Woo. 6 of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're definitely getting somebody back. Absolutely poro. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know what you're saying. Laura, I don't know if you're still here on YouTube, if you heard me say that. I'm on both YouTube and TikTok, which is why I didn't reply to you right away. I wasn't ignoring you. So mini readings are $5 and they're for 5 minutes. Oh, maybe you did hear me. You did. Okay. Okay, Laura. Cool. All right. I'm doing Keisha right now on TikTok. And then as soon as I'm done Keisha, then I got you. All right. So the 5 minutes doesn't count the shuffling. All right. User for, you know what? I'm just going to let you talk. Go right ahead. The more talking, the more activity that go right ahead. Say what you got to say. Yes, I saw it. Thank you, Laura. So you'll be next after Keisha. What does Keisha need to know? 5 of Swords, Keisha. Ugh. Yeah, this is your conflict of your life right now. You're having lots of conflicting. Give me one more for her, and then I'll get going on it. And I feel like you need a moon card too. Do we not want to give one more? Oh, there we go. Chariot. I love that. Okay. All right, Keisha. Oh, I don't have my watch on. I went to turn my I was like this. I went to turn my timer on for my watch, which is not on my wrist. It's still on the charger. Okay. All right, Keisha. So 5 of Pentacles, Child of Wands, 2 of Cups reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, and then 5 of Swords and Chariot. So I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles, I don't know if you can see because I know the lighting sucks, but there's an animal down here at the bottom. It is a wolf, and this wolf is trying to climb up here, and he is injured. And I feel like this is kind of where you're at. Okay, cool, Laura. Thank you. I feel like this is kind of where you're at, Keisha. You're like defeated. You're feeling like you're having to go up this gigantic hill to accomplish anything right now. It's an uphill battle. It's an uphill struggle. And where's the turnaround? And with the Child of Wands, which is like the Page of Wands, this is saying there's going to be new excitement coming in. You're going to, I'm getting 2 different messages for you, which is why I just like kept interrupting my own sentences. This is somebody new. You're going to have somebody new come in, the Page of Wands, that's going to light you up. And I don't necessarily feel it's specifically romantic. It does feel more like fun, excitement of life, just being able to do things, activities. And I don't know if you've ever seen Step Brothers, but we have so much more room for activities. Did we just become best friends? Yup. Like this is what I'm seeing right here. And I don't know if you know that movie, but like that's why I just started laughing, because that's all I'm seeing right now is, did we just become best friends? Did we just become best friends? So it's not necessarily going to be a romantic thing, but with the 6 of Cups, I do feel, okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. With the 6 of Cups, I do feel like there will be somebody that will pop back in with this one from the past, and it very well could be romantic with the 2 of Cups in the reversal, but be careful because it is the Mercury retrograde energy, and until we get to like the end of September, what starts doesn't always stay. So be cautious about that, especially with this 5 of Swords. I feel like with the 5 of Swords, there's going to be some real potential here for you to have your own boundaries. Like 5 of Swords to me is sometimes selfish energy, but that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting it's more like you need to stand on your own 2 feet. you need to protect yourself from whoever this is that could come in. And this is a different person than the Child of Wands. This is a different person. So I'm seeing two people. I'm seeing somebody that's fun, that's new, that you don't know very well yet, I don't think that you know yet at all, actually, because to me, it's the page, and the page is brand new energy. And this is somebody else. And it's somebody else that there's some turmoil feelings there. It could be platonic or family, but I feel like it's more relationshipy, and you're having to stand on your own. You're having to be strong and do your thing and it could be Matt. It could be. It's very possible. But with the Chariot as your last card that came out, I love this for you because you're going to move forward. I love this for you. And I love this particular card of the Chariot because if you can see, it's a rushing river. I cannot wait to get my new device so it can actually focus. But it's a rushing river, right? And we don't know. There's probably a waterfall in the end, but we don't know. And it's like you cannot go backwards. You can't. This is where you're going. There is no going backwards. You can't go against the river. You can't go against the flow of things. You have to just kind of like allow life to continue to move you forward so that you feel in a more stable, healthy place. I feel like you're in that transformative vibe right now that we've talked about a lot. And it's uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable, but it's uncomfortable because you don't know what's next. You don't know what's next, and you feel like there's no real path through right now, but there is. Like that Chariot spirit is guiding you, even if you can't see it yet. You're floating on a river that you feel like isn't floating, but it's actually moving you along further than you realize. One final message for Keisha right now. Bring love into the situation with new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so I feel like for you, this is saying, Robert, I don't do pregnancy. So Keisha, I feel like for you, this is saying that, yes, I know her time's up. Thank you, clock. The more open you are, because Pluto's going to be in Aquarius too. I feel like by the time we get to the end of the year, and I know that's pretty far ahead because we weren't really talking about that, you're going to be in a totally different situation. Like you're going to be in a place that you look back and you realize that this was the journey. Like the journey had started earlier this year and like it didn't make sense, but now you're where you're at. And so in the meantime, with Aquarius is very mental meaning like logical, of the mind, not mental meaning crazy. So I feel like it's going to be important for you to remind yourself logically that it's okay. Like you're loving yourself. Hi, Angelo. Is that Angelo? Is that how to say that? It's probably Angelo. And Angela. Okay. Gotcha, Angela. Okay, Angela. Cool. I got you for a mini. Keisha, I just finished Keisha. Laura is next for a mini on YouTube. And then next will be Angela. So you got about 8 or 9 minutes, Angela, before it's your turn. Hey, Rebel, how are you? Angelo. Angelanjo. I'm so bad with names, with pronouncing things. Oh, oof, I'm bad. That's why I don't, like, they encourage you to say hi to people when they come into your room, and I'm looking at the names, and I'm like, I don't know how to say that. How do I say that? So, Laura, it is your turn, hon. Do you have a specific question you'd like me to focus on? I'm starting to shuffle your cards to clear them out. Oh, this is a fun song. Shake, 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 shake it. Okay. How are you today, Rebel? Susie, how are you doing? I didn't even ask you, I don't think. I might have. I'm over here working, which I'm loving. Is anything in love coming in for me anytime soon? Sure, we can look at that for you, Laura. Absolutely. Okay, let me turn that down a little. Laura, what does Laura need to know about love? Let's see. What does Laura need to know? Is there stuff coming in for Laura? Whoop. We got the Elder of Swords, which is like the King of Swords. Yeah, we're doing good. It's going to be rainy for the next 6-7 days, which sucks. But besides that, we're doing good. What does Laura need to know? Whoop. Nope. Laura. 7 of Wands reversed, 6 of Wands. 2 more. What does Laura need to know? 5 of Pentacles reversed. And yeah, Tuesdays are usually quiet too. So I'm glad that people are on and chatting. 2 of Wands. You got a lot of wand energy here, Laura. Is anything in love coming for me soon? Yep, I got you. I word questions a little bit differently than what clients ask, because when I'm doing a non-yes or no reading, like, so this is not, we're not just doing yes or no. We're doing an actual, like, looking at it for you. I don't ask it in a yes or no way. I ask it in a way that gives a little bit more detail, because my guides are old Italian ladies who like to be very particular about their questions. Hey, Adam, welcome, hon. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, so I do feel for you, Laura, that you're actually, you have this is Elder of Swords energy coming in. And so the reason why this energy is not a gender is this deck doesn't do gender. What this deck does is it actually, this is the equivalent to a King of Swords, but the intention here, the author's intention here is no gender specific, because it's more of an energy than it is an actual assigned gender or chosen gender, or however you want to word that. So this isn't necessarily masculine or feminine as much as it is, there's an energy coming in of somebody who is established, who is well-spoken, who is very intellectual, who is likely a business person or maybe a doctor of some kind, somebody that lawyer, somebody that has to use their mind a lot to get their work done, dentist maybe, lots of intellectual things going on, and very clear, very mature in the sense of they know what they want. They don't mess around. They're straight to the point. There's no game playing, because they don't have time for games. So I do feel like you're going to be meeting somebody. If that doesn't resonate at all, then you haven't met them yet, because this is the personality that I'm getting. This person, it is going to end up being a really solid relationship at once it moves along. Obviously, it's not going to be you meet and you're immediately in a relationship, but you have the 6 of Wands coming in with the 7 of Wands in the reversal. I love this because it's going to progress where it's going to be very natural. 6 of Wands to me is success, it's attainment, it's joy, it's victory, it's celebration, it's achievement, it's moving things in a really positive way forward and feeling like it's worth celebrating. So whenever you meet this person, you're going to end up feeling really lucky. You're going to feel really happy. And it does feel like there's going to be a little tidbit of, is this too good to be true? Because the 7 of Wands in the reversal says it's okay to put down your defenses. I never like to tell people to go all barrel in at the very beginning, but I do feel that it will be okay. Like, you're not going to have to be on guard all the time. When 7 of Wands is like this, you have to be on guard. You have to be ready to fight. You have to be ready to defend yourself. You have to be ready for anything. But like this, it's like, it's okay to breathe. It's okay. It is with this energy comes in, and it is all right to allow yourself to receive and to be in a excitement state. With the 5 of Pentacles reversed and the 2 of Wands, especially the 2 of Wands is your last card. I'll talk about that in a minute. I feel like a lot of the way that these cards came out, it's like you can start to breathe a little bit. Your fears with the Five of Pentacles reversed, your fears, your insecurities, the things that have made you feel like you have to have your walls up, those are being, with this person, those are being alleviated. The more you get to know them, the more time you're spent with them, the more you can feel safe and secure. Safe and secure are the key words that I'm hearing, not insecure. Safe and secure. Sorry, my accent like blends the words together because I'm talking too fast. So I do feel that this is going to be a really healthy connection where it is healing things that have felt like you were struggling with, healing things that maybe you felt like you weren't enough or that you needed to change for somebody or you weren't accepted as who you are. This is you being able to be who you are. This is this person making you feel like you are great just as you are, that you don't need to change, that you can be yourself, and that you're safe to be yourself. And they're going to take care of things. That's what I meant by very mature energy. They're going to pursue you. You're not going to sit there going, I don't know if they like me. I'm not really sure. Like, are they just talking to me because they can get what they want? Like, what is this? No. It's going to progress slowly and maturely, so you don't have any questions. There won't be questions. The only question will be, is this too good to be true? And the answer is no, it's not too good to be true. It feels like you've been through a lot. I feel like you've been through a lot with this. And it's saying that it is okay to breathe now. Like you've learned lessons that may have been really hard in the past, lessons that may have been very hurtful, I feel like. And now you're wiser and you're in a different place in your mind. And with this Two of Wands, I see you guys choosing one another, but I also see it getting to a place where you guys start going on trips together. You're planning a future. Like this is further out. I don't see this piece happening, next week, but there will be, once it gets to the place that you are talking about going on trips, and you're talking about ideas of future plans, like longer term, like, oh, let's go on a vacation in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months from now. This is where you're going to be very clear that it is a real committed relationship. The person's not going anywhere. And I'm not seeing multiple people coming in. So if there are other people that float around you, that is that one energy, that swords energy, elder of swords energy is the one energy that's consistent that you can count on. There might be other floaters, like people that come and go and that aren't consistent. That elder of swords is consistent and you can count on that. Okay, Angela, you are up next. I need to just step away super fast. I'll be back in like literally 3 minutes. I just need to take a super quick. Oh, am I going to get kicked off of TikTok if I step away right now? It might do the puzzle piece of doom. Angela, you can write your question, hon, if you haven't. I don't know if you sent it to me in PayPal. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom super quick because I drank a lot of coffee. And if for some reason TikTok kicks me off, because it might, if it does, I will open a new one right away. Okay, so just don't panic if it gets bounced. Oh, good. It didn't kick me off. Okay. I am back. Sorry, guys. You're so welcome, Laura. Okay. It just started downpouring, and I had to turn my air conditioner on because even though it's not hot here, the air is. And look how dark it is on YouTube. Holy cow. Okay, Angela, you can tell me what you are wanting or are reading. Can I please have a future love reading? Sure. Do you have anybody in mind, or are we doing a general one? YouTube, I'm probably going to sign off within the next 20 minutes to 30 minutes because it's just too dark and I'm not going to continue to, I'm not going to put lights on so that I can stream because it's too, I can't, just because I can't. So I do want to let you guys know, YouTube, that you need to start thinking about speaking up if you want a reading because I'm not going to stay on while it's this dark. Yeah, it is 11:20 a.m. here, and it is dark AF. The Chromebook that I'm streaming on, though, also doesn't have, it's not really great with picking up light, low light. So that's also part of the problem. But I can't, I've been fighting off a headache for 3 days now, and I can't turn on the big lights. It's going to cause a migraine. Maybe General, haha, I've got someone in mind, but he might be engaged. Okay, General would be good then. Let's do that. So, Angela, what is coming in for love for Angela? Yes, Susie, I can definitely do that. Angela, show me what's coming in for love for Angela. We got 6 of Pentacles in the reversal. And it's too bad because I'm like, I have the energy, but like, yeah, I've been fighting. It's my hormones. I get headaches like right before that time of the month, and I get migraines too. Oh dear. So it's unfortunate. It's just part of being a female. When I come back in my next life, I'm gonna be a guy. Like, this female stuff is not for me. Like, it's just not for me. The hormones and all the pains and troubles and issues with being a woman, you know, I don't know what my soul was thinking when it chose this, but I'm not loving it. Mercedes, I can look into that for you if you want to send $5 for our mini. What does Angela need to know for upcoming love? Nine of Pentacles, 5 of Wands reversed, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's too many. We don't want 7. Can you give me like 2 more? Oh my goodness. We're going to take this one in my hand, which is 6 of Swords, and explore of Pentacles reversed. Everything else is going back. All 8 cards. And then I'll pull a Lovers. I think it's Mercury retrograde screwing with my shuffling abilities today. No. One more. Oh, Black Doubts. Comfort zone clinging south now. Okay. You got a lot going on here. Your love life is complex. Okay. So, Angela, being a guy isn't all that great. Just saying. Yeah, I know. But you don't have all the physical stuff that we have. I'm constantly in flux with the hormonal stuff, and I can't. I'm so sick of it. Anyway, 6 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Wands reversed to start for you, Miss Angela. And I do feel like there has been something that you've been involved in or invested in that is not an equal investment. Six of Pentacles in the reversal for me when it comes to relationships, it's saying that one person is doing way more than the other person. And there's this lack of balance. There's this lack of equality, lack of equality. I just said that. Lack of wanting to be in as much as the other. Like one person is so into it and the other person not so much. I do feel like that is shifting in the sense of it's caused some confusion, it's caused some chaos, it's caused some conflict with this Five of Wands in the reversal, but you're coming out of that. There's like with these two wands that are lit up, I feel like the conflict, the internal conflict is coming out. It's changing, and you've gone into this direction that is more with this Eight of Cups journey of finding what you want, going to seek it. Because I do feel like you've had some doubts and some lack with this Six of Pentacles reversed, saying like, where is love? Where is it? I've invested so much and I'm not getting what I'm putting out. And why? Why am I not getting what I'm putting out? Am I doing something wrong? So I feel like you've been in this like journey for a while, like just trying to figure out your way. Who are you? What do you want in love? Exactly how do you go about getting it? And really just working on your own stuff and releasing. There's been a lot of releasing. With this comfort zone south node clinging, I feel like you're actually, you've been letting go of the things that were your comfort zone. That's what this is. I feel like you've been letting go of staying in the safety zone because it's comfortable. Instead, it's like, all right, I'm going to try again. Rebirth winter. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to start looking. I'm going to go out and seek. With the Nine of Pentacles coming in, I do feel like the more that you're in your independence, the more that you're in your present moment, appreciating who you are, appreciating how far you've come, really taking stock and being like, yeah, I've done a lot of work on myself. I've come a long way. I've really worked hard and I deserve something good. I deserve someone good. I deserve something that is just as important, that treats me just as much as I treat them. I deserve to be taken care of. That is what I feel for you. Like, kind of like this is the line in the sand. If I don't feel like they are adding to my life, if they are taking from my life, yes, where can I find them? She says, if I don't feel like they're adding to my life, then I'm not, it's like, then get out of here. Six of Swords reversed, Explorer of Pentacles reversed. Explorer of Pentacles is like the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like it's going to be a little while. The Explorer of Pentacles is where I see the person coming in, but unfortunately, what I hate about that for you is it's not a fast moving energy. So Six of Swords reversed is like the more you move yourself forward, the more it's sort of like a cause and effect. The more you stand into your own journey and your independence, the more you move forward from the past, the more this is going to come forward. Let me just see. So it could be as long as the winter. Let me see what else I get around to that. Seeds of spring. Yeah, I feel like you still got to wait. Self-worth, expectations. That's exactly what we were talking about a minute ago. Thoughts, isolating thoughts, tactics, and control. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm getting for you is the way that you're going to meet this person is by releasing. And I know that sucks, but like you can't force it. You have to just kind of like focus on building your own world right now. I don't mean sit at home and wait for the FedEx guy to come show up. It's spring here for me next month. Oh, okay. So you're coming out of winter and you're going into spring. All right. All right. Got to learn to love yourself and letting stuff go. That's right, Adam. So I feel like that's okay. So that's very possible that that's what this is saying. So the more you invest in you with this self-worth and learning what your desires and plans and what you're going to tolerate, the more you're moving forward from the past and you're not allowing yourself to stay stuck, this is going to come. So actually it could be for you as the end of spring, the start of summer is what it could be for you. I do see somebody in your energy coming in, but it's kind of like the timing needs to be right. You need to be you're almost there. Like you've done a lot of clearing and work. I do feel like you've done a lot of work. It feels like almost like a catch-22. Like the more you don't focus on love, the quicker it's going to come. The more you focus on the loving here, treating yourself the way you want to be treated, which is actually really hard sometimes. Because, for instance, like if you made a promise to a guy that you love, your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend, you would make sure that you follow through with that. But if you make a promise to yourself, there's definitely times that you probably don't follow through with it. And that's where part of that is that they're just showing me like it's important to treat yourself the way that you treat the other people that you love and to pour that into yourself first. And the more that you do that, the more like growth with that 9 of Pentacles plant you're going to have. Hey, Kimmy, the more that you're going to attract that energy. Does that make sense? So it's sort of like, it's not locked in that it's going to be exactly at the end of your spring. It could be faster than that, but it's sort of like with the seeds, the more you invest in your garden of growth, we'll call it, the quicker you're going to see the return, the harvest. But there's definitely somebody coming. And with that pentacle energy, it's somebody that is not going to be hot and cold. It's somebody you can rely on. So if somebody comes into your life that even at any point starts to be inconsistent, it's not the person. Cut them out. Because you don't need more of that. Because I feel like you've had that before. And that's where the lopsidedness can happen. Susie, okay, what card would you like, hon? I have the Sacred Rebels. I have the General one. I have the Love one. I have the Mermaid and Dolphin one. And I have the Moonology one. Oh, do you know what else I should look out for in this person? The biggest thing I was just getting was like they have very grounded energy. So they're somebody that might be slow. Like they're not going to rush the process. And because of that, it might get a little bit like, well, do they want me? But they never drop the ball. They always follow through. So there's a difference between taking their time and playing games. Like they're not going to play games. They're going to take their time, but they're going to take their time because they're cautious. But once they get in, it's going to be like very solid and committed. So if you feel like there's any kind of game playing going on, it's not the right one. Whichever you feel I need, please, Susie says. Okay. I want to do the Sacred Rebels. One love and one rebel. Okay. Thank you so much. Any physical features or anything? Was it just energy? It's just energy. So here's the thing, Angela. The way that my gifts work, because I'm pretty sure I haven't read for you before, I can't see physical features. I don't usually see physical features. And there's a reason for that. The reason for that is my guides have always taught me that they block me from seeing it. And the reason why they do that, and I've said this before on the channel to somebody else, and I don't remember who or when or how. Let's say I tell you that the person's going to have green hair and next week they have blue hair. You're looking for somebody with green hair and you miss them because they changed their hair color. So it's stuff like that, like not to get locked in on things. The person could, I could say that you're going to meet them at work and you end up meeting them at the grocery store. Like, so those kinds of specifics, my guides don't usually show me because they want you to be open to the experience. They show me the personality, not so much the physical. Oh, a poor person is walking through the rain. It's downpouring here. Is it raining there, Kimmy? My next door neighbor's walking in the rain. What the hell is he doing? Oh, he's drenched. What a fool. He goes for a walk every day. He must have gone for a walk and like just didn't care that it was going to rain. I don't know. So hard. Yeah. We're supposed to get rain for the next like 6 days. It sucks. I guess it's good because it'll force me to do stuff in the house and not go chill outside. But it finally stopped being super hot, and I was like, yay, I can sit out. I finally saw my groundhog again. I thought that maybe something got her, but she must have just been hiding underground and coming out at night to eat when it's cool because she's still there. And I saw one of my rabbits. I haven't seen my baby one in a while, but all the animals have been hiding. They've all been like, because it's been in the 90s for the last like almost week and a half, 2 weeks. So they've all been like trying to stay cool and not coming out in the sun when the sun's out. Okay, Susie, let's see. This incense is not cooperating with me today. It keeps blowing out. Why not? Why don't we want to work today, friend? I thought it just like ran out, but it didn't. Okay, what does Susie need to know? What does Susie need? I'll pull both of them before I read them. That's what I'm thinking. I have finals next week, so it'll force me to study. Yeah, I have a lot to do inside my house that I haven't been doing. So technically, I do need to be forced to just stay inside and focus. But it's summer, and I don't want to do that. I sat outside on my deck for almost 2 hours last night working on my Oracle class on my laptop because I was like, I'm not going to be able to be outside again for another week. What does Susie need to know? Too many cards. Hold on. Let me focus. Okay. Focus on the light. And it's number 37. There we go. That's what this one looks like, guys. I cannot wait to get a new device. I'm contemplating buying a Chromebook or a tablet from Temu, and I'm not sure if I want to risk it or not because they had some that were cheap. And I was like, I bought a new phone, not from Temu, from Amazon. What does Susie need to know? You got Ace of Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Saturn. Contracts, career, commitment until debt. What are words? Debt to tear us apart. Okay, so I feel like with these three combined, I feel like it's saying that you still feel really weighed down. And with this Ace of Earth card, I feel like because we're in Leo season, we're going to be going into Virgo season. And I do feel like, and Virgo is very focused on the details, detail oriented. I feel like for you, it's important it's important for you to, I'm trying to get the glare off of this. It's important for you to be more, I don't want to use the word more positive. What do I want to say? Have you heard cancel, clear, delete? I don't know if you've ever heard of that. That is a very new agey thing that Doreen Virtue used to say all the time. And that's what I'm hearing. So like, it's okay to feel like you're struggling. It's so, hi Erica, welcome. It's okay to feel like you're struggling. It's okay to feel weighed down by the responsibilities, by the things that are heavy right now. I feel like you need to do maybe some cord cutting too, do some releasing work. It's okay to struggle. I mean, we have the rest card for the week. Needing to rest, needing to take it easy. Erica, I can look at that for you for $5 for a mini reading. So Susie, with this, I do feel like it's important for you to, yes, acknowledge the harder parts, because I don't feel the toxic positivity thing of like, oh, just be positive, just be focus on the good. No, the harshness needs to be acknowledged and cleared out. I do a bit, yes, keep doing releasing meditations and just nothing seems to shift. Yeah. So the harshness still needs to be cleared out. And I want you to be gentle with yourself about that, because yeah. Well, you could do what I recommended to one of the other viewers who was struggling with that, of writing a letter, writing it out, not necessarily sending it, but just writing it out. With this light part of it, I do feel like while you're struggling, it's okay to struggle. It's okay. It's all right. I had a rough emotional day yesterday myself, but don't sit in it. Like, you can be like, yeah, this sucks. Give yourself the time to have the moment. Give yourself the time to feel it, because you're human. And if you pretend you're not feeling something, like, that's what I mean by toxic positivity. I hate that. We all have both light and dark in us. And if all we do is light, that doesn't heal anything. It just snuffs out, it suffocates the hard parts that need to be healed. And eventually they get louder and bigger and angrier and resentful, and until something blows up. Where if we heal it while we have it, instead of pretending that we don't, that allows more room for the positive energy to come in. Yeah, we'll try that. Need to let go of things for sure. We'll take your advice from yesterday about making small plans. Yeah. So when you have these moments, it's fine. It's fine. Do not beat yourself up over it. Don't let others make you feel like you're being too negative, because you're a freaking human and only you are the one that's feeling these feelings. Journal it if you have to. Write it down and rip it up. Cry it out, whatever you need to do. And then remind yourself, this is what I mean by the cancel, clear, delete part. Remind yourself that there's better things. It's okay to feel like this, but this isn't all there is. This isn't all there is. There's so much more good stuff. So like, not erase the negativity, but end on a thought of, but actually I'm pretty lucky, or but actually, like, I'm grateful for my health, or I'm still grateful for things. It's just I'm having a hard time with this, but I'm still grateful for the other things. So like, try to do that, like a kind of canceling out of the checks and balances as far as that's concerned, because I don't feel like you're being hyper fixated on negativity. I just feel like you're going through a transformation thing where you're shifting the energy that has been in you, and you're working through those things. I do find writing things down, getting it out, it's different for everybody, but I have always found it, for me, to be extremely powerful. When I broke up with my ex, not even, when we ghosted each other, honestly, and I haven't told this whole story, and I will someday. back in 2020, I had so much that I had wanted to say, and I didn't, because I was not going to be the one. He was the one that messed up. I wasn't going to be the one that was going to reach out again and fix it again. And if he didn't step forward, then he didn't step forward, and I wasn't going to do it anymore. But I still had a lot I wish I had said. So I struggled with that for a long time, and I wrote him an email, and I didn't send it. I left it in my draft. And then when I would have moments, I would go back and I would edit it, and I would add more or erase it. And after a while, and it was always with the intention that someday I'm going to send it when I'm ready. Someday I'm going to send it. And after a while, I didn't need to anymore. Like, do I still get mad at him? Sure. Yeah. Because he was a covert narcissist, and it was bad. And I didn't see how bad it was until I was out of it. So we're talking it's 2024, and there's still ripple effects. Like how I said I had a bad day yesterday. There were things I recognize my patterns, though, about certain things. So like with that specific person and that specific relationship, when I start to spin, I now know that if I let myself get too far into the spin out of the emotional world, if I'm feeling emotional, there's a point of no return, and I'll have lost like 4 hours of my day. And if I cry too much, I'll get a migraine. So I had to stop myself. Some days I just let it happen. But like yesterday, I couldn't. Like I was starting to feel this is so hard. Screw him for getting me caught into this life that I didn't choose, meaning the home that I bought for myself that was supposed to be for both of us. And now I'm stuck with all these responsibilities that I didn't choose. And like I was gonna spin out, and I just was like, no, I can't today. Like I can't go there. I can't, it'll be fine. It always works out. Like I kind of like talked myself off of that ledge, and then I was able to move on with my day. This is me and Sean right now. We're ghosting each other for both likely not wanting to communicate anything. Bless you, sounds heavy. Yeah, like I said, it's been a long journey. Like I love that I have a house. I absolutely love it. There's so much about having a house that I absolutely love, but there's a lot of responsibilities that I didn't know how much. I knew there would be a lot of responsibilities. And I remember thinking, it's okay because it's going to be a 2-person household. We'll be able to handle it together. And now I bought the house in 2018, and I'm still handling it all on my own. And I'm trapped because of the real estate market. So like, I can't go anywhere. I have to stay here. And that's where I start to get like, oh my God. Like, and it's like, no. One step at a time. It's okay. What do you got to do next? And like, because if you allow that mountain of stuff to take over, then you're going to perpetuate more of that. That's where there's this weird, like in between, like, it's okay to feel these things. You have to feel them. You have to heal them, but you can't stay with them, because if you stay with them for too long, you're going to continue to attract that negative stuff. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. But honoring your feelings as well, because they are real. And that's where the new age stuff pisses me off a lot, because that's where one of the mentors that I had, who I highly, highly respect and value, but that's where I started to be like, I can't go to her anymore for her advice, because my path took me into the more like grounded, therapeutic, counseling world, where hers was fluffy. And I'm not a fluffy person, turns out. And would I catch more flies with honey than vinegar? Sure. Would I have way more followers? Sure. But that's not being authentic to myself. So I can't do that. I know I could fake it. I could totally fake it. I could be the big twin flame manifesting coach and make plenty of money, but that wouldn't be me. And I can't do it. I gotta be myself. I actually saw a good friend of mine sent me a thing on TikTok the other day about how to be successful when you go live streaming. And one of them was the way that you look and your presentation around you. And she's like, if you're not done up, if you're not all pretty, like if you show up without makeup on, if you show up without a specific look, if you don't have a great background, if your background isn't specific to your genre, then you're not going to get clients. And I just was like, well, then I'm not going to get clients because I'm not going to fake it till I make it. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. I can't do that for myself. I'm not going to redo my dining room and wake up 4 hours before I go live just to slap on a coat of makeup and get my hair done. And no, this is my job. I show up for my job as I am. And to me, that's being authentic. And sure, is it super beautiful? No, but this is real life. Those other people, they can do what they want to do. I'm not saying that they're wrong, but it's fake. It's not real life. And I can't. One of many jobs. What is one of many jobs? This is one of my many jobs. Yeah, that part is true. I don't know if that's what you mean, Adam, but that part's true. This is one of my, I have like 9 different jobs. I run an Etsy store. I run a website. I'm trying to release digital content for courses and printable things. I have decks of cards that I'm selling. I have all kinds of stuff. That's what I do. Lots of readings. And yeah, so like I could redo my place and make it look, and do I want to redo my office at some point to make it a bit more gothy? Sure, but I'm not going to make it be, I was talking to one of my cousins about it, who is very fashion design minded, and she's known me my whole life. And I had said something to her about redoing the office, and she was like, but that's not your aesthetic. She's like, you want it to be gothic witchy like when you were a kid, because I was very like goth when I was a kid. When I was young, I had the black lipstick, I had the black nail polish, black clothes, 9-inch nails, big earring. Like I was, that if I could have, I would have dyed my hair black. At one point I did when I was in my late 20s. So that was me. That is a part of who I am. But like there's a point of it. Like there's one point where it's like too much. Like you're not being true to yourself. So someday, but I don't have money for that right now. So I am like, that's the other thing. Redoing your space. Like I'm barely able to buy new devices because I need them. So to redo your space, that costs money. Along with time that Mel doesn't have right now. I told my cousin if she wanted to redo my house, she could. You want to? Go right ahead. But I can't pay you. And I can't help you because I got to work. So, all right, kids. Anybody else wanting a reading or a free angel card pull? If you haven't gotten one yet, I can do that for you. I do think I'm going to start wrapping up because it is getting to be lunchtime for me. I'm not going live tomorrow as a reminder because I have an appointment, maybe tomorrow night, depending on the lighting. But Thursday morning, I will go live. I'll schedule it in my event so you guys can see it before it happens. Sure, Adam. Did you want an angel card? An angel message? What does Adam need to know? Oh, I didn't pull the tarot for the day. I got to do that before I sign off. What does Adam need to know right now? I got sidetracked because I was chatting so much. Which is fine because I know people don't come for the tarot of the day anyway. They come for the readings more than anything. What does Adam need to know today? Oop, here we go. You got Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So you got some changes coming, and it's going to feel overwhelming a little bit. But I also feel that the new is going to be really helpful for you, really positive for you. Okay, let's pull a tarot card for the day. Hey guys, those of you that are just joining, I see some of you are just joining in now. We're going to be wrapping up soon, so if you'd like a paid reading, it's $5 for a mini, $15 for a full. This is like last call on that. So speak up soon. A new job. Yeah. New stuff is always good. Tarot reading, tarot card for the collective for the day. This one wants to come out. Oh, I love it. Too bad it's not real life right now. The sun. Which is funny because Susie, you just had a sunflower in your card that came out. So with this, I feel like it is important. So we had synchronicity for the oracle card of the day, and we got the sun for the tarot card of the day. And I feel like it's really important to tap into that Leo vibes that we've been getting. We just came out of a Leo new moon, and we are still in the season of Leo, which is about having fun. It's that inner child. It's that playfulness. It's that warmth and safety and joy and all the things that you're supposed to feel as a kid, especially in the summertime. I say supposed to because some people definitely didn't have that experience. But do something that brings joy to you, whatever that is, whether it is coloring or painting or doing some kind of craft without caring about the result. Like, don't care about the results. I love to paint. I'm not good at it. I still love it anyway. I like making stupid things with clay. So I bought air dry clay from Dollar Tree, and I made myself a bunch of evil eye things that I have around my house. All of this is Dollar Tree, except I bought like a spray glaze to spray it to make it like shiny. That was Walmart. So do something fun for yourself, whatever it is, whether it be creative, whether it be watching a kid's movie that you love or a kid's show, making food that is wholesome and reminds you of that, that's comforting. Do something that is enjoyable, going swimming, getting outside, swinging on the swings, walking in the beach, flying a kite. All kid stuff, anything that is kid related that warms your heart. It's important to find some time for that today. And I don't know how I'm going to do that for myself because I can't get outside because it's disgusting outside today. So I'll have to think on that one for myself. I did start rewatching Supernatural again, which is not a kid show at all, but it warms my heart and it makes me laugh and it's comforting for me. I started it like earlier last week when I was struggling emotionally. And yesterday I watched one of my favorite episodes where they met the trickster. And I actually watched it twice yesterday because it made me laugh so much. And I was so happy because it was silly. And playing video games even. Chill with Tonks in TV, watch some TV. Well, unfortunately, Tonks doesn't come into my living room. So she does not like my living room. I don't know what it is about my living room, but she's not a fan. So relaxing with her and watching TV is not going to happen, but that's okay. Karen Reed jury fight. Oh Lord. So there's still stuff going on with the Karen Reed thing too. So I'm going to have to, I haven't been paying much attention to it because I've been trying to get my Oracle course done. It's almost ready, and I'm so excited about that. And I will make a big announcement when it's officially ready. It's taken a lot of hours, and if I charged the amount of time that it's taken to put it together, it would be like $1,000. But it's going to be $22 when I release it for a short time, and then it'll increase, and it's unlimited lifetime access. So with a one-to-one session with me. So that's coming out within the week. I should have that released by Saturday. I hope. So guys, I think that's it. I won't be on tomorrow morning, but I will be on Thursday around 10:30 EST time because I do have a morning appointment, which is why I don't usually stream Thursdays. And what is happening on TikTok? I look like I froze. All right. Just in time for me to go, I guess. Stupid TikTok. My screen's frozen. I'm making a funny face. I'm like this on TikTok. I'm not moving. Enjoy your evening, get some rest, and feel better. Yeah, I will. My day is just starting. It's 12 p.m., so I have to go to work now. But you enjoy your evening. And yeah, TikTok, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'll see y'all Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day it is, because we're frozen and I'm not resetting at this point because I was saying goodbye anyway. I need a new device. That's the problem. That's the problem. I need a new device. So, and it's coming. It'll be here. Yes, I will see you on Thursday. Have a great rest of your day or your night, and I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Bye for now.